Betelgeuse, that red star on Orion's shoulder, might blow up soon. It's a supergiant star at the end of its life. Back in 2019, it started getting dimmer, like, really dim. You could see it with your own eyes. People wondered what was up, and astronomers started watching it closely. See, people think Betelgeuse is about to go supernova, a massive explosion that ends the star's life. When will this happen? Could it be dangerous for us? Betelgeuse is also called Alpha Orionis. It's big and red. It's not the brightest star in Orion, that's Rigel, but it still gets a lot of attention, and this is because it changes brightness. The name Betelgeuse comes from Arabic and means armpit of the giant, as in, where it sits on Orion. Betelgeuse is losing stuff all the time, creating a cloud around it that's huge, way bigger than our solar system. Inside, it's fusing hydrogen into helium. When the hydrogen runs out, it'll fuse helium and then carbon. Eventually, it'll get to iron, and that's when things go south. Iron fusion doesn't make energy, so the star will collapse and explode. Stars shine in all sorts of colors, depending on their age. Betelgeuse is red because it's old. Someone even noted that Chinese skywatchers saw Betelgeuse as yellow. Big stars burn through their fuel fast, so they don't live as long. Our sun has billions of years left, but Betelgeuse is reaching its end. It might go supernova any day now, or in a long time, it's uncertain. Betelgeuse has these cycles where it gets brighter and dimmer, which affects its size and temperature. When it dimmed a lot in 2019 and 2020, people got really curious. Some think it means the star is about to blow. People have been watching Betelgeuse for a long time. The dimming thing is still a head-scratcher. It's zooming through space. Measuring a crazy red star is hard, as a lot of things affect the diameter and color. Back in 2009, they saw a huge plume of gas shooting out of the star. They've seen stuff like this happen a few times. It might help them figure out how these stars lose mass before they die. In 2019, they found out Betelgeuse ejected a big chunk of its outer layer. It was way bigger than the stuff our sun throws out. That's probably what made it dimmed. The real bummer came in February 2020. It was very dim from October 2019, and then back in the second month 2020, the brightness stabilized and it seems that everything is fine. Anyway, scientists didn't see any sign that the core collapsed, meaning the supernova wasn't happening. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If Betelgeuse does go supernova, it'll be awesome. Even from far away, it'll be bright, maybe even brighter than the full moon, and it might be visible during the day for a while. It would unleash a lot of energy, and the good news is that we're safe. We are far away. It'll be a great chance for scientists to learn stuff. These days, Betelgeuse is back to its normal brightness, but people are still watching it. It's being monitored using telescopes like the James Webb, Hubble, and others. They are watching to see the brightness, mass as a sign of instability. Some folks think the dimming was because of a dust cloud that blocked the light. Learning about Betelgeuse could help people understand other big stars and predict supernovas in other galaxies. Basically, Betelgeuse is a ticking time bomb to a galactic show that is valuable to gain information. It could happen at any time, but we'll be ready. Checking up and studying stars is pivotal in understanding the universe, as these can be a source of elements, planets, and life. Betelgeuse being a supernova is an rare occurrence, as most supernovae are detectable in distant galaxies. We get to see each phase clearly. If Betelgeuse pops, detectors might pick up neutrinos and gravitational waves, teaching us about stars and the cosmos. Astronomers are watching because it can teach them about stars. They are big, weird, unstable, and tricky to figure out. With new telescopes, we're getting better at it. So, Betelgeuse is flickering, pulsing, and keeping us guessing, and it may look normal, just know astronomers are there for recording of any flux. If it blows up, it could change everything. Until then, it's a star and thing in the sky. In the core, Betelgeuse smashes hydrogen to make helium, which gives off light and heat. When it runs out of hydrogen, it starts using helium and then carbon. After that, it's neon to iron. But iron fusion doesn't make power. The star collapses and kaboom. Supernova. Stars shine in different colors. Young ones are blue, old ones are red. Betelgeuse was once called ruddy by some ancient sky watchers. Others saw it as yellow, so maybe it was a yellow supergiant way back. Big stars burn through their fuel fast, so they don't live long, maybe 10 million years. Betelgeuse is getting old. Our sun has billions of years. Betelgeuse won't. It might go supernova. We don't know when. Betelgeuse gets brighter and dimmer in cycles of about 5 years, with each change taking about 100 days. These changes likely happen because the star's outer layers expand and contract. When Betelgeuse went nuts in 2019 and 2020, people got really curious. It dimmed big time, then got bright again. Some think this might mean it's close to blowing up. People have watched Betelgeuse for a long time, but why it dimmed is still a mystery. It's moving through space at about 30 kilometers per second, leaving its birthplace. The shock wave it creates is huge. Measuring a red supergiant size is hard. Lots of things mess with the numbers. Also, Betelgeuse pulsates, so its size changes and its shell plays a crucial role in light emission and absorption. All this affects the color and brightness we see. Back in 2009, some images showed a massive plume of gas shooting out from the star. It was one of several ejections. These events might tell us how stars lose stuff before they die. The outer layers of Betelgeuse are confusing. We don't really know how red supergiants lose their material. These stars are important for spreading elements around galaxies. In 2019, scientists found that Betelgeuse had thrown off a big chunk of its outer shell. It was way bigger than what our sun does. That's why it dimmed a lot in 2019. By 2020, it had lost almost 3 times its brightness. Don't worry, everything got sorted out the following week. When Betelgeuse does go supernova, it'll be a show. Even super far away, it'll be super bright, maybe brighter than the full moon, even visible during the day for months. Experts say it'll release more energy in seconds than our sun does in billions of years. Don't worry, we're safe. It's far enough away that it won't hurt us. It'll just be a great chance for science. It's a cosmic oddity. These days, Betelgeuse is back to its old brightness, but scientists watch it closely. They're using telescopes to track changes, like its unstable behavior. One idea is that the dimming happened because of a big dust cloud blocked the light. Studying Betelgeuse helps us understand big stars and maybe predict supernovas in other galaxies. It also tells us how elements end up floating around in space. Betelgeuse is like a cosmic timer, ticking down. It could blow any time. When it does, it'll be an amazing show and teach us a lot. Learning about stars like Betelgeuse matters. Big stars make heavy elements. Then, when they explode, they spread these elements around, which can help make new stars, planets, and stuff for life. Betelgeuse going supernova is a rare chance. Usually, supernovas are in distant galaxies, making it hard to study them. Betelgeuse is close by, so we can watch every step with greater detail. This is extra cool for people who study neutrinos and gravitational waves. A collapsing star spits out neutrinos and waves. If Betelgeuse goes, we might catch this data and learn a lot. Also, scientists want to know more about star behavior. Red supergiants confuse experts. Advances in telescopes are helping. But lots of questions are up in the air and Betelgeuse could answer them. So, Betelgeuse keeps doing its thing, flickering and puzzling us. It might seem steady now, but astronomers are always watching. When it blows, the information we get will be wild. It's speeding through space at a good clip after getting kicked out of its star group where it was born. Measuring a red supergiant like this is really hard. It changes size, and the stuff it's shedding messes with how bright we see it. Wavelengths influence the measurements up to 35%. Back in 2009, some astronomers saw a massive plume of gas shooting out from the star's surface. It goes far. There've been a lot of these outflows. These events can tell us how stars lose stuff when they're dying. How this gas acts still confuses scientists. Huge stars spread materials across the galaxy. Hubble found that Betelgeuse shot out a big chunk of itself, triggering a big surface mass ejection, in 2019. The Sun does this too, but Betelgeuse's was way bigger. This explains why it got so dim, dropping almost 3 times in brightness. By February 2020, it started leveling out, and infrared data said it wasn't about to explode. If Betelgeuse blows, it'll be awesome. It's 640 light-years away, but it'll shine brighter than the full moon for possibly months. It'll shoot out more energy in seconds than the Sun does in 10 billion years. Don't worry, we're safe. It's back to normal brightness, but scientists are watching closely. They want to see surface changes, study the outflows, and understand why it's unstable. Maybe one of these eruptions made a huge dust cloud that blocked us from seeing the star as clearly. Learning about Betelgeuse can help with other gigantic stars and predict similar events in other galaxies. It can help us understand chemical elements, and where elements like iron and gold come from. Betelgeuse is like a cosmic clock. It could go boom anytime, and it'll give us so much science info. Studying stars like this is important, for learning about the cosmic. Big stars create heavy elements. When they explode, they send this material to the galaxy, enriching the stuff needed for brand new stars and planets. Getting to see this big boom up close is rare. Most supernovas are far away, so we can't see them well. Since Betelgeuse is in our galaxy, we can hopefully record every step of the explosion clearly. Neutrino and gravitational wave researchers are excited. When the star implodes, it sends out light, neutrinos, and space-time waves. If Betelgeuse pops, detectors might collect this info and it will bring new ideas. Astronomers are watching Betelgeuse to learn about how stars behave in general. Red supergiants are hard to know how they act. Space telescopes can hopefully shed light on these processes, but there are many questions left that Betelgeuse may answer with an explosion. In the meantime, Betelgeuse winks at us, keeps us interested, flickers. It might seem normal now, but scientists are watching, ready to record should it pop. The data collected could change everything we know about stars. So until that moment, Betelgeuse is going to be in the minds of astronomers around the world. It sits in the sky, a universal ticking time bomb.